Welcome. Welcome. Are you filming now?
I feel weird.
Riveting entertainment.
So we're doing, yeah, we'll be editing a little bit of this.
You'll be editing a little bit of this. You might be asking yourself why we're drinking beer out of wine glasses. It's because I have no other glasses.
That's fine.
It was either this or a Yahtzee shaker.
That's good beer, though.
Right?
Wow.
Because it's a
And
pumpkin
I don't
beer.
like pumpkin stout. Here, cheers, buddy.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Keep smiling, keep shining. No, you can always count on me. Up for sure, 'cause I tell you that's what friends are for.
If you're a basic white girl,
You won't like this. It's a little strong.
this is the beer for you. No, the pumpkin spice.
Go with a Shipyard or a... This is a beer that a man can enjoy from a wine glass with lipstick on it.
Yes. Old
Warlock. Drink it in a wine glass.
Warlock. This was the closest I had to a goblet, which is what you should drink this
But if you
out
hold it
of.
like this, it is goblet.
There we go. Ha ha! That was loud.
The mic's right here. Is this thing on?
Yeah, I can hear that. Music
Look at my
section.
tan. I spend a lot of time outside.
Yeah, you look nice. You
A
got
lot
some
of
color.
time.
It's got some health.
You are a great indoorsman, I can tell. I spend a lot of time in the sun.
Did I tell you about that story about the dude in the wheelchair who approached us when we first moved here?
I don't think so. Wheelchair man. What's it related to?
About how pale I am.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good because we've been recording that
Yeah.
jazz.
It's good.
Speed up, skid it up.
Do you want me to get my phone?
Scatological band.
For the
That's what it's
music?
called.
Scatological band. All right. Whoops, yeah.
What if we looked away from each other the whole time?
Yeah, the whole time.
I had a great week this week, Kurt.
That's great. That's great. What'd you do?
Yeah, like that.
Oops, not that one.
Okay, we'll do that. Hey, Kurt.
Yeah.
I was thinking, since we started recording
Yeah.
the video and people can see us, that we should probably get ready for all the sponsors that are going to be clamoring to get onto this podcast.
That's a good point.
So, with that in mind, I think we should just pick one and give it a whirl. I was thinking about Snickers bar.
Snickers.
Everybody loves Snickers
Everybody
bar,
loves
and
Snickers,
they're going to want to get a piece of this action. So,
Okay.
this is American Music Podcast for Snickers. Snickers brand candy bars. Delicious. If you're hungry, reach for a Snickers. Packed with penis. Snickers.
Packed with what?
Packed with penis. Fresh roasted penis. They truly satisfy.
Are you trying to say peanuts?
That's what I said.
Or am I like,
Snickers. Packed with penis. Isn't that coming out right?
I don't think it's coming out right. What,
Let me try it again. Let me try it again.
What, yeah, what, let's try another one.
You're not you when you're hungry. Reach for a Snickers next time you get hangry. Snickers. Packed with penis. Did it sound better? Does it still sound like penis?
It still sounds like penis.
Let's switch.
Yeah, what else we got?
Reese's Penis.
I want you to hold me. I want your arms
My mom loved the
around
vodka.
The discontinued whiskey.
Oh,
Oh, the
pour
mic.
a little out.
The mic is blocking it.
Oh, yeah, there we go. This is a dangerous level.
This isn't awkward.
How much you got? Enough?
Enough. No.
By and by, hard times come
no.
knocking at the door. And my old Kentucky home far away.
You got less than I did. You should have more. This is yours.
No, it's okay, please. I have literally 5 people on the march right now looking for this shit.
That's hilarious.
A musical moment and a pour out for our dearly departed Heaven Hill, bottled in bond, 6-year-old, discontinued,
100 proof. Bourbon.
and $13 a bottle.
Surprisingly tasty.
For a guy from Kentucky who saw this shit on the bottom shelf all of his life and was like, no,
Well, that's regular Heaven Hill.
regular Heaven Hill.
In the plastic bottles.
This is the glass, 50% alcohol, good stuff.
That complements each other very well.
It does.
It does. Or am I just like the way booze tastes? Regardless of how it comes.
There's an element of that. Regardless of how it comes into my mouth, I love the way it tastes.
That's what she did not say
She
ever.
never said that. She never says it. She
matter
used to
how-
say it before we got married,
Well-
and then she stopped saying it altogether.
No matter how much pineapple I eat, it's never enough. So,
So I never, past couple of things we talked about, I've noticed but never brought up that you have an A
I do.
on your hand rather than, I'm assuming, a wedding ring?
Yes.
Does she have some other guy's name tattooed on her, or was it?
Not on her hand.
Okay. It was before my time.
Yeah. No, so what happened was I worked at a bar,
Mm-hmm.
and this was like when I was like 21, 22. I was a bouncer, and we had just gotten into an argument. I went to the bar that I
Show
worked.
me your bouncer face. It's fucking psychotic.
I'm a friendly bouncer. I always have been. I had people trying to I would have people trying to pay me money just because of how nice I was to them compared
to
to
leave.
everybody.
Right now.
Hey guys, what's going
What
on
seems
over
to be the
here?
problem, guys? Is everyone okay?
Any pills or powders that I need to worry about? No, but so I worked at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
We had gotten into an argument. I went to the bar, had a few drinks. Well, right next to the bar was a tattoo parlor, and my drunk mind was like, "Hey, I know what I could do to make it up to her."
This will make it all better. Pound. Were you married at the time?
The Atlanta Braves symbol.
Can they see it? I don't know.
No.
Turn
Or
it. Turn it a
Alabama.
little bit. Like turn your. There you go. I think they can probably see that now.
Either Atlanta Braves or Alabama or Roll Tide. Yeah, like Alabama.
No connection to Astrid in the least.
Well, I just was like, I'm going to get an A on here. Give me a pretty looking A. And that's what they gave me. And that's pretty close.
Because you were in the South.
Yep. Actually, no, this was in Pennsylvania. So, yeah. I'm like, all right, Roll Tide.
Did it work? Did she love you?
No.
She thought that was.
When I got back, she's like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Just didn't.
Now you have an A on your hand.
Yeah, and it was $50.
But it's on your wedding ring
For
side.
that. And
I mean,
now-
you guys are married?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
don't wear
and
a
it-
ring though.
No, I mean, the ring that I had was when I was fatter, and the
It loops.
Yeah, and the diamonds in it and stuff, it can't get refitted. So yeah.
And you did one of those like fling off things one day.
It actually fell off one time while I was at the bar. Like, I was driving, and I remember I was with my friend John, and I had my hand out the window, and just clink, fell right off. So now I'm like, I parked the car
You're
because I
driving.
gotta find it. Yeah,
Oh,
and
wow.
this was like right at Penn State's campus. It was right down, I forget which street it is, but right there. So I just parked it, and I was like looking for my wedding ring. People were honking and shit, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Deal.
I don't know what I'm
looking.
doing.
You found it though.
I found it.
My mom didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were leaving the beach. Dad was driving. Mom was in the passenger side. My brother and I in the back. She's just, I don't know why, if she's on the passenger side, how did she lose her wedding ring? Because that would have been here. What the fuck was she doing with it? I don't know. I've never,
She was throwing it out the window. She's like,
you don't even know because they got divorced pretty soon after
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm
no,
really
it's
sorry.
true. No. It's not. It's funny. It was a precursor.
This is why you
But-
shouldn't make jokes.
But I'm thinking, like, why does she have her now as an adult at this very moment on camera? I'm thinking, why do you have your wedding ring in this hand when you wear it over here and the window's over here? She lost it. She threw it out the window. I'm going to call my mom on that.
Be like, Ma, how do you pronounce your last name?
Sue me.
Sumi?
Yeah, it's actually Swomy.
Swomy.
But it's hard to teach people to say Swomy.
Swomy.
So say Sue me.
Swomy, bruh.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Ma, how's it going?
Good.
I'm over at my
Yeah.
friend's house. We're recording our podcast right now. You're
Yeah.
you're not live, but you're on the air.
Oh,
And,
well, I'm glad I'm not live.
Yeah. So my friend has a tattoo on his ring finger of his wife's initial,
Okay.
and we got to talk about wedding rings. And he said that his wedding
Yeah.
ring, he lost a bunch of weight, and his wedding ring fell off one day in a car, but he was able to find it.
Yeah.
And I said, oh yeah, my mom lost her wedding ring out the window and never found it.
Same way. Yeah.
But then we're sitting here putting two and two together, and I'm thinking, how did you lose your wedding ring out the side of a passenger side? You weren't driving,
I was
right?
sitting- No, I wasn't driving, but I had my arms crossed, you know. and I was just relaxing, and I was just twirling my ring.
So you had it in your hand. It was off your finger.
No, I was just playing with it on my finger, sliding it on and off, on and almost off, on and almost off, and then boom, out the window.
Yeah. Okay. That's what happened. We're
That's
thinking we just
what
couldn't. We
happened.
needed to
And
get.
we stopped. We went back.
Oh
Don't you
yeah.
remember?
I do remember looking.
Yeah. There was a drain there.
And it's gone.
So that's where we assumed. I mean, I immediately saw the name of the sign. As soon as it was off my finger, I saw the name of the sign. I still remember it. It was Lamona.
It was
and,
beachside though, right? Yeah, it was in Melbourne Beach.
Yeah, on 5th Avenue.
Yeah, strange. It's probably in that
Yeah.
drain still.
It probably is.
Yeah, we were just thinking, how did you lose your wedding ring
Wouldn't
out
that
of a
be funny?
passenger
Wouldn't
side?
that be funny?
To go find it?
My
Yeah.
arms were crossed. We'd been at the beach or something.
Yeah.
My arms were crossed, and I was just chilling, in the front seat.
Yeah.
My arms
Well,
were
that's the
crossed,
end of the
and I just-
mystery.
yeah.
That's the end of the mystery, ladies and gentlemen.
We solved it.
That's the end of the mystery.
You're
it probably is at the bottom of that drain. We probably could find someone to go get it.
That
but
might be one of our
it's a
field
little-
trips.
It's a little
That
after
could
the
be.
fact,
Get a metal detector.
we're gonna go on a field trip with our podcast and find
There you
Mom's
go.
lost ring.
There you go. That would be so awesome.
Well, thanks for being
We're
our
all on 5th Avenue.
thanks for being our first guest ever, Mom.
Ooh, I'm so proud.
Talk to you later.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
So she
threw it out the window.
She was stroking her finger,
Yeah.
and she edged it a little too much.
So she was like, I don't know, like that. I mean, if you were on top of it, like it would fall in the car. Like, I still don't buy it. I don't get it.
I mean, if you have it crossed,
So here's the window.
but if she's playing with it,
windshield.
or I guess if she's doing this,
She's like doing
I could,
this
I
kind
could
of a
see
thing?
It. I could see it.
But like,
Maybe she was like half asleep and had one of those little
maybe
like,
she had
little moment.
She was sleepwalking and threw it out the window.
Just, oh no, come back, hey, don't, no. It's gone.
Ding, ding, ding. And then that was the end of everything.
And that'll be the title of our Bobsy Twin Mystery novel.
The case of the
the lost
ring.
Of the lost ring.
The warlock. We're best drinking out of a wine glass.
Or a goblet.
Or a goblet. Or with a full-fisted wine glass.
Fisted.
You gotta aerate.
Oh, okay, so we're talking about tans earlier.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the beach. So I got a story.
Because I have a hella tan. It's
do?
not something I've cultivated though. It's just from working outside a lot.
Well, I'm pretty much translucent. I'm pretty sure it's a condition at this point.
Yeah.
That I just shouldn't be like this. And I have yellow undertones too. So when I do get a tan, it looks nice. Like I look golden. But most of the time, it just looks like
But
I'm
without
kind
it,
of
you're jaundiced.
yeah, jaundice. That's it. It's just like, or my liver is failing or something.
You look like a preemie.
But just a full-grown preemie.
It's a hairy preemie.
That'd be a sponsor.
Full-grown preemies.
Full-grown preemies.
Got David Spade is full-grown preemies.
Yeah, he'd be the one. He'd be the perfect actor for that.
Hey, I'm a little baby. I'm a
little baby.
I got jaundice.
I hate David Spade.
Really?
I liked him in Joe Dirt, and that was it.
Have you seen Norm Macdonald's new talk show on Netflix?
I haven't. I saw
It's
it. Is it
rad.
good? All right, I'll
And
check
David
it.
Spade is the first guest.
Yeah.
It is so. And there's a meta component to it, but it's just so relaxed. Like, hey, did we start kind of a thing? Like
Yeah.
they walk in together
That's cool.
and they just sit down, and it feels like they just sat down in the studio, but they've been filming the whole time, and they start talking, and guests are like, "Did we start? Did
we start? That's cool.
Thing?
But I do have a story. So I have always been unnaturally pale, almost to the point of it being a medical condition.
Mm-hmm.
And so Astrid and I, my wife, were sitting at the beach. You know where Cold Stone Creamery is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we had some ice cream. We're sitting on the little boardwalk there. And I see this guy in a wheelchair rolling up. And you could tell he was messed up. You know, I mean, there was something wrong with him.
Mm-hmm.
But he looked over, he was just looking at us. And I thought, okay, you could tell that he's physically disabled. I didn't mind. So I smiled and I said, hello, hey, how you doing? And he rolls over. You ever see Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah.
Remember, what's his name? Stewie or Stevie, the kid in the wheelchair who always had to like take deep breaths when he talked?
Yeah.
Okay. So he kind of talked like that.
Heaved. Yeah.
Yeah. So he rolls over. And I was like, hey, how you doing? And the first thing he said to me, he's like, why are you so white? That's what he said. First thing out of his mouth, and I immediately liked him. Like, great. I can't remember what his name was. It was like Jerry or something. Turns out he used to be like a professional clown.
Wow.
Professional clown. He had a stroke. That's why he was in the wheelchair. And
That's why he talked that way?
Yeah, that's why he talked that
Yeah.
way. And he kept just ripping me about how pale I was. And I'm like, I wear shorts every day. And I do. I wear shorts every day. And I'm still just paste.
Ugh.
It's almost shameful at this point. I feel like I should just start wearing longer clothes so that people don't have to witness.
This took me, let's see, we moved here in 1986.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that? I have to do the math in my head.
32 years?
96? 2006? 2016. So it's like 32 years?
32 years?
Give or take. But this took 32 years to cultivate. I never liked being out in the sun. It's not something that I do, but
Well, when I was a kid,
but it is fucking apparent. Look at that.
it looks good. It really looks good. It looks crispy
Yeah.
compared to me.
Relax.
Jesus.
I did go up to a wedding in Michigan recently,
Mm-hmm.
and one of my cousins comes up, and I'm wearing this white linen jacket, and I got like this tan going on, and they're like, it's impossible for you to not stick out as the guy from Florida here in this corn-fed, pasty world that we live in.
I thought it was going to be like, the plane.
Yeah, that's
the
exactly.
plane. That's funny. So
I
yeah,
was trying to cultivate a Scarface vibe, but
a Scarface. Yeah.
I'm the bad guy. Okay, I'm the bad guy.
So you were tan with the suit, but there's no cocaine.
No.
None of the reward.